Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This time to sort of like continue with my intention to read a bit more about celebrities, Western celebrities, not so much about K-pop. I'm going to be reading about this, I believe it's a new couple, or at least it's the first time I've seen them like on a red carpet. I believe I did see some pictures of them at the Grammys. So I do know, and I'm talking about Doug Cameron and Damiano of Maneskin. I do know about them. I do know them. Actually, Dove is my birthday twin, except I'm a decade older than her. But yeah, we are both born on January the 15th. I know that Damiano is also a Capricorn, so yeah, so I don't know how long this has been going on, but I figured I would do a reading about them. So I hope that you enjoyed it, guys, and if you do, or if you're a fan and you want to give me a sort of feedback about them or about some aspects about them individually, I would appreciate it. I'm always learning. So yeah, let's begin. I placed Damiano on the left and Dove on the right. So yeah, let's begin. From his side, we start with the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. The Three of Wands is in reverse, but yeah, all the others are upright. Then Dove got the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords. And the relationship as an overall, we have the Judgment, the Knight of Swords, the Sun, and then I pulled an extra card from the Oracle of the I Ching of Love, and they got long-term commitment. So yeah, yeah, definitely seeing this spread, I'm like, yeah, I believe I'm reading for two Capricorns here, because it's okay, but also it's a bit pessimist, I would say. From Damiano's side, I get this vibe that definitely he wants to include her in his life. There's also, I would say, there's like a lot of, it's not aggressiveness, but I think that he has a lot of, he does a lot. He got a lot of wands, so there's something about him doing a lot, making the effort to incorporate Dove in his life. But yeah, starting with the Three of Wands in reverse, there's something about him, probably from time to time, he not knowing where this relationship is heading, like he actually has no idea. It's like he cannot see the horizon, but the thing that he does see is that he wants to defend this, and he wants to, and I think that probably he feels, because the Seven of Wands is about defensiveness. So I also got this vibe from this whole spread that there's a lot of defensiveness, and I think that from, maybe it comes more from his side, or maybe people that know him, probably they are not very happy about Dove. They are like, oh, you know, she's not your type, or, you know, we don't like her, or yeah, this is cute, but you know, this has no future. So I sort of see him like listening to different people, and him sort of being on the defensive. Like he really he's very actively defending this, because I believe that the guy really wants, he has the Ten of Cups, so I think that he's the guy that he's probably thinking about his future, he probably is thinking about building his family, but he's also thinking about his people. I think that this is a guy that, even though he's a Capricorn, I don't know what placements he has, but there's something about him wanting to include everyone, you know, and sort of like show Dove proudly to his community or his people or his family or his fans or his group of friends, and he's like, hey guys, this is Dove, I want to be with her, and for him, he wants everyone to get along. There's something about him wanting this harmony, him wanting her to feel accepted. And I think that I can see him pushing and pushing, like being very brave in this sense, and taking it very personally, to integrate her in his life and in his community. There's something about him wanting everyone to accept her. I think that probably from the outsiders, there's this sense of like, maybe you are pushing too much. But I think that for him, he's a very expressive guy. He's very spontaneous, and probably he's very passionate. That's why he has all these wants. There's something about him like being like, okay, first of all, don't tell me what I cannot do. And second of all, I'm going to do what I have to do, and also I'm going to defend. There's something about him being very being very protective of Dove and this potential relationship. He really wants it all. He doesn't want to lose friends, connections because he's dating someone. No, he wants. I believe that maybe this is how he behaves with all his relationships. That he wants his partner to be part of his group of people. It's like, okay, we are all together in this. We are like one big family. And I don't know, maybe some people are a bit resistant to that, but definitely he wants to do that. It's just that I think that starting with the Three of Wands, maybe he had heard some close people to him being like, really, are you sure you want to do this? Because with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like, okay, I want to aim higher, like I want to build something with her. But somehow I've been told that this is not good. Nevertheless, he's not listening. He's going to do what he wants. He's a very stubborn guy, I would say. And also he has a strong will. So, the more you tell him not to do something, he probably will do it anyways. But yeah, when it comes to Dove, I think that he really wants a happy ending with her. I think that probably he's like, at the moment, I don't know where we're heading. I don't know, the status of our relationship, or if I have something to offer you right now. But just, just come with me. Just, let's do things together. Let's do more, and then we will think about the consequences. There's something about him, like, I don't know why I'm picturing this, like him grabbing Dove's hand and being like, okay, let's go. Let's face the haters, or let's face the public, or, let them see us. Let them see that we are strong. Definitely he is the man in the relationship. In here, I can definitely see that he is acting like a man, very overprotective, like him being like, okay, yeah, I'm the one with the idea. I was the one that initiated this, or I'm the one that is like contributing to this, so I'm not hiding. But yeah, he feels very protective of her. I think that he also probably is a bit curious about how does she feel, because with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like, can I dream bigger with you? Can I expand? Can I advance with you? Do I have a future with you? Do you want this too? I think that he's trying to act like, with all these ones, like he's brave, like he's like he's strong, and but maybe from time to time there's something about her that he's like, does she really want this too, or is she not happy with me? Yeah, and from her side we have the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So from her side, I would say, like, I wonder how this woman is doing mentally, emotionally. I think that did she get out of a relationship recently, or I mean, I think that there's something about her having a very harsh life, definitely I didn't expect to get all these cards, that they are very heavy when it comes to maybe self-esteem, and also when it comes to her probably like living in the public eyes, or people just like praising her and just praising her beauty and praising how she looks. But there's something about her like being really sad sometimes, feeling like different, feeling like she doesn't belong. And probably this exposure, or maybe her being part of his life, there's something that it triggers her insecurities. I sense that she doesn't feel that secure about, okay, what am I doing here? I don't know if she feels like his lifestyle is not very compatible with hers. I think that from time to time she ignores it. She's like, okay, yeah, I will go with the flow, because I believe that she's sort of also being guided by him, by his excitement, by his initiative. And she's like, okay, I will go. But from time to time she feels a bit like, okay, like, am I good enough for him? Like I don't know, she just feels small. And I think that from time to time she detaches from. I don't know if he asks her, or if he makes questions about like, are you happy with me? Do you want this with me? And she's like, I have no idea, or yeah, I will answer you later. A bit apathic or evasive, like he's offering her something and she's like emotionally a bit like, she's a bit detached. But definitely with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I think that she went through a lot emotionally, maybe in her past relationships. She's still not 100% healed. She still carries a lot of wounds, a lot of traumatic moments, maybe from being in a relationship. So there's something about her like probably not wanting to repeat the same story. But this girl has very low self-esteem. Like there's something about her like feeling small. And there's a part of her that doesn't know also how to ask for help. I think that, I don't know, with the cards of here, I'm like, I hope she goes to therapy, because a relationship is not going to fix this. But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I believe that this could be like the final stages if she's grieving someone, if she lost someone and she's still affected emotionally. I think that these are the final stages, so she could be transitioning into a happier sense of self. I believe it's going to take work. Definitely, I hope this guy, because I see him more motivated, so I hope he really can like sort of not give up on her, like just keep being by her side, even though there are moments where she gives this off, like she doesn't want to be with him, like there's something about her acting a bit like disconnected. Maybe when they are this is what I'm saying, maybe when they are all alone, there's something about her disconnecting a bit and becoming a bit cold. But yeah, we're talking about two Capricorns in here, guys. So they like they are emotional, yeah. But it takes it takes a lot for us to show our emotions. We go from time to time where our partner sort of has to like sort of dig into us to see, okay, how do you feel? What do you need? Do you want to talk about it? We are a bit closed off. Even maybe we see them like at the public, we see them in the public event and they are all lovey-dovey, but I think that when it comes to behind the doors or behind closed doors or behind the scenes, there's something about her being a bit sad or being a bit moody or just, having a hard time expressing emotions. Definitely. She definitely needs like some therapy or, something that helps her connect with that this that is happening is actually very good, that is good. And not just because they look good, but also it could be a possibility for her to move on emotionally. I think that maybe she doesn't forget that easily. She doesn't forgive also that easily. So even though maybe a lot of years have passed and you're like, oh yeah, but that was a long time ago, for her it's a slow process. The relationship as an overall, we have the Judgment, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. So yeah, with the Judgment, definitely I think that this relationship will be put to the test, maybe by the audience, maybe people. There's going to be some people like attacking them or maybe attacking one of them, and just people being like, really, these two? Like, I don't know. There's some people that are like these very passionate supporters, and then there's others that they just don't like this. But we have the Sun, so I think that there's like a positive outcome in this relationship. They could actually like become much more serious and have like a purpose. They could see actually in the future like much more happier moments, because I think that they're still in this very probably awkward process of people just like getting used to the idea. I think that also the audience opinions matter a lot, and I would say that there's also some people from their close group or their, maybe family, maybe some close friends, maybe someone that is like, really, do you want to do this? Like, are you sure? I think that everyone is very accepting. I see it here. There's a lot of opposition. Maybe people being like a bit like, yeah, they smile on the outside, but then they talk to him and they're like, really, you want to do this? Like, I think that these are very challenging moments. From his side, I sort of also see that the guy also wants to make changes for his own future, and at this moment he feels like he cannot do them, or that things are not being that easy. So he's also a bit troubled by work, I would say. There's something about him like, somehow, being a bit affected. So I don't know, but we have the Sun. So at the end, the Sun will come out and something, but I think that they will not have it easy. I don't know if they could have someone that talks bad about them. They have sort of like an enemy out there, like someone that is not very happy about them, that could come out and talk about them and judge them, or maybe it's just fans, but yeah, people have strong opinions about this too. But yeah, the card from the Oracle is a long-term commitment. So see, they do have the potential to build something, even though the feeling of the spread right now, it feels very heavy, and it feels a bit, like I said at the beginning, it feels a bit pessimist. It feels a bit like it's a lot of hard work, I would say, and it's slow. It has happy moments, and it has moments that are like, are you guys a couple for real? Because, like I don't see emotions here. Like, I don't see a connection. I think that there's it's not that I don't see a connection. I think that one of them is very hurt. And definitely I see her being very hurt. So, and it's not about him in particular. It's not about him or what he does or what he says to her. It's more about her history. So yeah, I would work on that. But yeah, with the card of the Oracle card of the long-term commitment, you know, these two are very stubborn. They could make it work. They could surprise people and actually have a very long-term commitment, even against all the odds that they have to face. So I would be like, you know, guys, don't lose your faith on them, because even though the beginning is challenging, there's a lot of things, they could be made for each other, in the sense that both of them are very stubborn. I think that, and also I think that they want a commitment, and they are sort of okay with the idea of this commitment, of having to defend this commitment, you know, and also having to go through some obstacles, or maybe just having to fight a lot, or just, you know, sustain the situation. These are two Capricorns, so they will definitely sustain. They will definitely stay stubbornly in there. They don't give up. They don't give up. And maybe this is something precious for them. So I could see a long-term commitment. I could see it. I could see it. I don't think that it's like the typical fairy tale. There's a lot of things that they need to work on. Especially communication, I would say, because I don't see much communication. I see a lot of passion. I see a lot of probably skinship, or a lot of closeness of bodies, but like I don't see communication. But yeah, for me, they can make it. They can make it work, despite of all. Yeah, guys, this is all I see for them. I hope it makes sense. This is my first time reading for them, so thank you so much for watching. And if you have any feedback, it's very welcome. Thank you. Bye.